Hi YouTube. I'm on my way to class, but I felt compelled to talk to you today. So don't mind me because I'm keeping my eye on the road. I'm actually on the highway right now, so I'm trying to be safe out here. But I felt compelled to talk to you today to tell you that Jesus Christ is real. And if you don't know by now, He's real. And I have many reasons why I believe this, but today I'm just going to share one story, or I'll try to share one story, because I know how I can go off on tangents and start talking about a zillion things. So I think this was back in 2014. It was toward the end of the year, and I was hanging out with a friend, and he came down from Long Island, and sorry, the sun glare. He came down from Long Island, and we were hanging out in the city, and I just remember at this time I was rebuilding my relationship with Jesus Christ, and I was striving very hard each day to pray more and to put my faith in Him and really learn about Him, learn who He is, and, going to Bible study consistently and things like that. And so my friend, he came down, we were hanging out in the city, and long story short, he lost his wallet in a taxi cab. So he already hates New York City, so he just went on this whole rant full of rage, talking about how he hates New York City, and he was saying all these things about how, he's never coming back, and talking, blaspheming God, looking up at the sky, telling God, like, oh, you're so evil to me. Why do you allow me to go through so much pain, and why do you allow me to just experience life in this way? And why would I believe in you? Because nothing good comes from you. And he just said nothing but bad things, and I just remember standing there and how crushed my heart felt. I felt like I was being suffocated. I didn't understand then, but now I understand. But I felt so hurt, and I just felt like, no, this is just not right. Like, you can't do this. And I kept trying to calm him down. But at the same time, I'm praying. I was asking God to reveal Himself to him, because at the time I was also trying to lead him to Christ. And I was asking God, in the name of Jesus, to just reveal Himself and to show him his wallet, because I really wanted him to believe in God. I really did. And I said, oh no. I'm like, God, you've done it now. You allowed him to lose his wallet now. He's going to be upset at you, and he's not going to believe, and this is just going to be bad. But then this is what happened. And this is why I'm saying God is real. So the next day, actually, he was calmed down the next day, but I actually got a message from him the next day in the evening, and he told me that someone messaged him on Facebook, and this person said, hi, I don't know who you are, but I found your wallet in a taxi cab. And she said, I'm a believer in God. When I tell you, I'm just going to stop right there. When she said that in that message, I had goosebumps. And I mean, for any Christian, they would understand how much this impacts us when we hear stories about this. When we hear testimonies like this, because it's far more than just someone saying, oh, I believe in God. I was actually praying that God would reveal Himself, and this happened. And it's it just goes to show that prayer works. Jesus is real. Like, he's real. And I can give you so many examples. But just for this story, I was in goosebumps all over because I couldn't believe it. Like, even just the slightest doubt started to come upon me, even while I was praying, because I'm like, he's not going to get his wallet back. This is New York City. There's thousands of cabs. Like, there's no way he's going to be able to track that cab down. We don't know the license plate. Like, I had doubt. I'm not going to lie. And when that woman said that, I believe in God, like, it was just like, wow. Like, that even shook my faith a little bit. And I mean, hey, I started to believe it even more because I was just in awe. So then the first thing I did was prepare myself to go pick up the wallet, because she said she found him by searching his name on his state ID. But the thing is that on his Facebook, I don't know how she was able, well, actually I do know how she was able to do it. She searched his first and middle name, because his last name is actually not on his Facebook account. So that's another thing that I feel like was like a miracle, because not many people would probably do that. But she really was determined to return this guy's wallet. So she left the wallet with the doorman. She was a very wealthy lady. That's another thing. So she probably didn't want any of the cash that was in there anyways. But, you know, it was a beautiful thing, because not everybody would go that far to return someone's wallet. You know, I would, but not everyone. So she left it by the doorman, and I went to pick it up. And so after I pick it up, you know, I'm like praising God in the car. Like, I'm just excited and just feeling like, just shivers all over. And then, I know I'm like so dramatic, but I'm like, I love when God speaks to me like this. Like, it's just the most amazing feeling when you feel that you're close enough to God where you can hear his voice. Like, there's nothing that compares to that. Nothing in the world. It's like the most beautiful love that you can ever experience. It's like, wow, he cares about me that much. Just a holy God like him would actually speak to me, a sinner. So I was driving in my car, and alongside me there was a taxi driver, and I just remember, I guess I had on worship music or something. I don't remember what it was, but I just remember him looking at me, and he was staring at me, and he's grinning. And I didn't understand why. I was like, what is going on? But he's staring at me, and he's grinning. And I don't know why I'm even mentioning this, but I've never forgot that grin, because I think there was something going on spiritually at that moment. I don't quite understand it now, but the height to what I was feeling spiritually in that moment, and him grinning, it was kind of like confirmation of something. I really don't know, but I think it's good. And it just goes to show that there's a larger battle out there. There's a spiritual battle out there. As the scriptures say, we fight not against flesh and blood. We have to put on our spiritual gear and just be aware that there's more to this life than we think it is. Like, we have to be in prayer. We have to be seeking his face every single day, because there are so many principalities that are trying to take us down and win our souls and our hearts. So just, people, he's so real. And this is just the first of my series. I have stories for days, because I believe that I'm very spiritually sensitive. So and I can tell you so many things about how people have approached me randomly and just told me, like, wow, you have a beam of light, or you're just your spirit shows you have a very good energy, or just, I don't know. There's been so many times I've been stopped and hugged, and wow, I don't know. But thank you all for listening to my little story. And expect to hear from me soon. But please comment below, rate and subscribe. Tell me what you think and if you've had a similar experience. I love these stories. It really, really does have an impact on me. So thank you so much, everyone, and have a great day. Bye.